Howdy, everybody. I am Kolik, and this is Summoner's War. So today, you were asked for me to take a look at Craka and talk about her runes. And man, those are kind of mesmerizing. All right, anyway. Uh, mm, anyway, let's see. So this is one of my guildies, and this is how he has a Craka rune. So Craka is a stupidly rare guy, and as you can tell, he doesn't really view Craka that highly because he doesn't have any put devil modes in him, but he's got a few guys, so he spends a bit of money just like pretty much anybody who has a Craka probably. But anyway, um, so Craka's main purpose is basically to res an ally. They're able to use all their skills, res and turn invincibility. There's 30% HP. Also, will give a defense break, which is pretty good. So she's got a res. She's got an AoE defense break. Once she's skilled up, it's a two-turn cooldown. This makes her a really powerful AoE defense break. In addition, actually, she's pretty good clearer of dungeons if you want to instead of using Beth. Um, though I think that you probably have a Beth if you can get a Craka, but you know, even YDCB's missing a few guys, right? Anyway, his runes are sucky. What do you expect? This is Craka. Ideally, if you're going to run a Craka, it's going to be a support build. Okay. Um, Alternatively, you can run her as a damage dealing build for an AoE damage dealer, but that is pretty hard. Okay. And that's because she's going to be pretty vulnerable. Because she's dark, she innately can't be defended, if you will, by smartly bringing in what you have. If someone lands a defense break on her, everything will target her. Okay, so his is definitely ruined for a more supportive build with heavy resistance, which is why he's going to endure, and he's got high speeds. Basically, he's an AoE defense breaker with um, a res. Okay, and that's actually not a bad thing. Okay, and the first skill also does a dot, big deal. Okay, but AoE defense breaker with a res. So you could do this, and if you're going to tune it to be this, it needs to be tuned to be moving basically right above whatever your normal attackers are going to be. So if you say pair with Theomars or Perna, normally then she needs to be able to move before Theomars or Perna. She's an AoE defense breaker. Now, the advantage of using her, say, on defense, is that she's an AoE defense breaker. Just like Orion, it's kind of a random who she's going to defense break. That means that your follow-up attacker is going to attack probably someone random unless they have a particular setup such they can ignore that. Okay, like your attackers are Perna, so they bring in 2 water units and wind. Okay, if that's the case, then your Perna's going to attack the wind. But she's an AoE attack breaker that's dark. So if you are following her up with, say, Jewelton or, Dark Chimera, or any of the Visa units, um, she's going to be hit anything. They're going to be hit anything. Anything can be a target. And if you've got enough speed, that's a really big problem. Personally, I would think this actually would pair well with also, say, like Sierra, but in all honesty, Orion with the random stun and random strip is probably better than Craka in that kind of role. But you can only run Orion on one side and go more defense, so I could see a Craka definitely being useful and interesting on the other side. So you have 2 kind of random AoE defense breakers that they're not going to be able to handle very well. Anyway, that's my take on Craka, and this is Kolik signing out.